What's good, y'all? Bro, for real. How you been though? How the school year? How was everything?
This is really senior year for me. And as you can see, I ain't graduate today, so you know that went how it went. But I had some financial situations as well as I fucked up in some classes as well too. But like that happens. I do plan on finishing my degree.
Right.
But I've been focusing on a lot of other things, like fashion being one, music another,
Of course.
and just my art as a whole. And mainly, I've been trying to find that medium so I could just stick to it and just take and run that.
Yeah.
And fashion is definitely that medium.
I definitely feel you, bro. As soon as you find your niche, bro,
Take it and run, man.
Yeah.
That's especially if you're passionate about that shit too.
That's a fact.
100%.
I agree.
100%.
And also, like, I ain't gonna lie, hella new music came out. Deadass these past couple weeks, for real. Some fire shit been coming out.
Still waiting on that Jacquees album.
Keep bull.
Ain't dropping yet. Ain't dropping yet. Still waiting. What's today's date? It's the 18th of May. Ain't dropping yet.
Anyways, like we was saying before, there's been hella good music coming out. So like, what you been listening to mostly for real?
Excuse me. Definitely Uzi, #1. We haven't had him in a while.
Y'all niggas.
And I'm a Philly boy.
100%.
And I'm a Philly boy. Young Nudie, up and coming.
That shit was fire.
Yes, sir.
Pierre, fire.
Yes, sir.
One more time.
Fire. Nah, bro, you don't understand, dog. People was getting mad saying like Pierre was using his tags too much. I was talking to Chew about that. And then like we're like, bro, it was a collab. Like that was the purpose of the collab, was to collab. So that's what they did.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all so mad about that? Y'all don't nobody know y'all tags? Like I'm confused. Like stop hating. Show some love. That shit was fire. Young Nudie is so fire.
Yeah, he different, bro.
He's
know how to
definitely
use his
different.
voice.
He do, bro. The melodies, bro, they make or break like some new shit for real.
Facts. Especially nowadays, everything gotta be catchy.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's how you get sales.
Facts.
For sure.
I fuck with that Ari Lennox too, bro.
Ari Lennox.
That shit went hard.
Yeah, you had me listening to a little bit coming in.
Yeah, bro. I put him on Shea Butter, baby. You know that shit was fire.
Yeah, you like that shit. I seen you post it on your story. That shit
That
was
song
tough.
fire.
I did bump that song. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, nah. I think
That
my
shit
favorite
was
song on that album is probably FaceTime though. That shit go hard.
So, bro, I saw on your snap you've been in some concerts too.
All right.
You out on the scene with it.
Look. I'm about to be 23, so like I'm still young, but like my legs are 65. So I'm like, nah.
D1 athlete probs.
That ass, yo.
Dang.
Like, I was standing up like the first concert. I'm standing there. We went to see Lil Skies and Lil Pump, and I was like,
That shit
first of all, I was
lit.
like, damn, this crowd is like 16. I was like, I feel old as shit here. Like, am I at the wrong concert? I thought somebody else was coming out.
Where was
bro.
it at?
It was at the Met,
Oh,
and I was like, damn. So I ain't really. I mean, like it was alright, but like, I ain't really fuck with it because the crowd for real.
Yeah, the vibe. That can ruin the whole experience of a concert.
And then
for
like,
real.
bro, my concerts just kept getting better, bro. Cause next I went to go see Jid.
Oh, I heard that.
He
was
brought
a
out
banger.
Mariba. Hey, bro.
How was that? How'd he sound?
How do you sound?
Stupid question, I guess.
He sounded like the only rapper that's better than him is J. Cole. That's what he sounded like, bro.
Ooh, that's bold.
Hey, he started speaking.
That's bold.
Hey, bro, that's what J. Cole said. I'm just repeating what J. Cole said, bro. I didn't say nothing. It's not my signed off opinion. I was just repeating the song. You know what I'm saying? But Earth Gang was there. Obviously, they popped the fuck off too. Like, so fire.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was fire. There was this dude opened up for him. His name was Mez. Fire. Definitely give him a shout out. That shit was hot. But the last concert I went to, 3 concerts in 1 week. Dog, my knees, my back.
My neck, my back, my neck and my back.
It was like, yo. We about to go stand in the front. I'm like, dog, I don't think I can do that. Prince was like, ayo, I'm gonna be standing in the back by the bar. They got a nice little spot back there we could go sit at. I was like, I won't leave my friend by himself.
Damn. That's what's up, though.
Facts. Then she came back, still with us. We were chilling. Like, it was a good time, bro. Smino was top tier performer, dog. Like, Smino has got to be one of my favorite artists, I think.
That's
Keep it
what's up.
being. He goes all.
Really on him like that. Like, what type of music?
Bro, it's you talk about like different, like Young Nudie, bro. Think of like how different like E40 was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or shit like that. Like think about how different people like that were. Like that's like the just how like different his style is from everyone. Like, and it's not to say it's like E40's, but like it's just that different from everybody else.
Like a different trend. Yeah.
Like it's some like Kid Cudi shit. Like you've never heard anybody sound like that before.
That's cool when people do that stuff.
Yeah,
They
so
branch
that's-
off from the main sound and
Exactly.
kind of just like do that. Yeah. That's dope.
So I fucks with him a lot for real. Like all that gets me hype.
Yeah, especially when it's
But,
something like different too.
Yeah, facts. And plus like Smino's just a good guy, you know what I'm saying? Like he just be chilling.
Yeah,
And he got some zero fatigue hoodies, like
Always makes it more enjoyable.
That's
when
a
the person
fact.
performing is a cool dude too, or girl.
yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to all women for real. Keep it
Queens.
Like we don't have any on the show right now, but no. Shout out to all women. We love y'all. Y'all are important
Love you, mama.
to us. Every single one of y'all to keep it a beat. And like speaking of that, I just want to talk about like all this abortion shit going on because like, it's like, bro, it's sad as shit,
Right.
and like a lot of people aren't even paying attention to it as much as they should be because like they're paying attention to it on a low level scale, like, oh, like y'all shouldn't be doing this shit like that, but like on a higher scale, they're taking our freedom away again, and like I say ours,
rights
like
and all
I'm a
that
woman and I'm not, but like.
Right.
I feel it too, cause like it should not. Nobody should be able to police somebody else's own body.
Facts.
Like
Especially
that
if they
makes
don't
no
make the
sense.
baby in
It makes
relation to
no
abortion.
sense.
That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Accidents happen, bro. Like,
So much can happen.
Life
It's
happens.
so-
You feel me? Like life happens.
And then it makes me mad because a lot of people say, oh, there's so many people in foster care who would or there's so many parents who want to adopt and things like that, but like there are so many kids in foster care.
Yeah.
Like the number is absurd.
ratio
like,
is
it's
out.
like
It's-
400 some thousand.
Yeah.
Like how could you have that many people in foster care, but you still got so many parents that want to adopt
adopt kids, right?
Well, the kids are right there. Adopt them. Like
Take
I don't
one.
understand.
Take
so like
two.
until you fix that problem, you can't do that. Plus, in Alabama, they literally still execute people. So it's obviously not about saving a life because you don't care about people's
Right.
lives.
You know what's
don't
crazy
execute
too?
people.
Abortion is obviously more faced towards women, I would say, and the people who made the decision in
All
Alabama, all men.
Old too, none young.
Older,
like,
yeah,
it
older
makes
men.
no sense.
That's right.
And
older
like
men.
y'all, it's so annoying. Honestly, like it actually makes me mad as hell. It's just the fact that stuff like that is allowed to actually happen is
And
extremely
then looked over, like
unconstitutional,
just look
too.
right past. People look right past it every day.
Yeah, and it's to the fact where like everyone should use whatever platform they have to talk about it because this is something that we can change our generation specifically because we change whatever the fuck we want. We do whatever we want.
Driven by social media,
Like-
it's so easy.
Bro, cigarettes literally used to fuel America. Bro, nobody smokes anymore. Like nobody smokes anymore.
the
But like,
jewel, bro.
yeah, now, but like, sadly,
Facts.
but like,
But the tobacco industry is
even before
declining.
like before
It's
the joke
declining.
came out though, like the tobacco industry was taking the meanest hit ever, like
Facts.
literally
Hard
going
decline.
bankrupt. But like
Yeah.
we can do shit like that. So like obviously like this is something we can overcome if we put our minds to it. So I just challenge everyone to use their platform and talk about
Speak
it as much
out.
as possible.
be a voice. 'Cause everyone matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it takes to change somebody's mind too. For
That's a
real.
fact. I agree. So we wanted to do this new game with everybody, where like with all of our guests. So the show is called "Oh, It's Like That."
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, it's like that. So we wanted to get our guests to tell us something, maybe like a story or something about them or their talent that makes us say, "Oh, it's like that." And if either one of us says it, then we have to both take a shot. But if neither one of us says it, then the guest has to take a shot. Know what I'm saying? So we about to let Steph try and make us say, "Oh, it's like that."
Round 1, fight.
All right, so just because we was talking about concerts just now, I want to bring that back in. I went to the Carti concert at UDEL last Thursday. He brought out Maddox and he brought out ASAP Ant as well. Yeah, it was pretty good. ASAP Ant did stuff from Low Black Jean Jacket, and Maddox did stuff. What it was, the Maddox album? Yeah. It was alright. He had like Chief Keef on there and stuff like that. It was
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
Chief Keef is my dude.
Yeah. But like he said, my knees felt like it was like 65. So like I'm jumping around in there, and I like started like I almost fainted in there. And it was funny because right before we got to the show, like right before Carti came out, actually, when I guess like not the trash artists, but like the lower artists that nobody were really like listening to were going.
The openers.
Yeah, the openers. My homie, he was trying to get our attention. He was like, "Yeah, like I'm trying to get out of here. Like I'm not really like fucking with this." He's looking around, but we not really paying attention to him. We just trying to keep moving up to the front of the show, and then he ran back to the bathroom, like about to check. Security guard said, "Yeah, your homie ran out. He bust his ass on the way out. It's that and that third." I was like, "Bro, what happened?"
He was tripping. He was tripping.
Yo, he was tripping. But let me get to that. I found out before we get to the show, this man had a slice of pizza with like 0.5 of shrooms, 1.5 of shrooms on the pizza, bro. So, yo, I'm standing in the show by myself at this point. Carti come on. He came out to woke up like this. I mean,
That's my shit.
Everybody started jumping around, so mosh everywhere. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is my homies? Like, what I'm gonna do? Fuck Carti at this point. Where my homies? Then I just took a moment and I was like, yo, like moments like this is just where you gotta like find yourself, be comfortable with yourself. You feel me?
I feel you.
So I started getting into the mosh pits. I had my off-white V-Long sweatshirt on, and I had on some black jeans. They're like, I want to say like combat fighter jeans. They got like a zipper on the bottom.
Facts, we're gonna throw up a picture of them shits.
I had on some Vans too. Vans are definitely like the concert shoe. You just they dick them shoes. $60, you get another pair. What else? And I had on my Ray-Bans, but a lot of people was definitely messing with that fit. I stood out from everybody, jumped into the crowd. Everybody definitely saw the V. I had orange hair flying around.
Okay.
But, yeah, man.
Alright, so I mean, like, I ain't say it's like that doing it, but like I did think that shit after I found out he had all that shit to eat.
Yeah, bro.
So
Bro, he said he had shrooms.
so I'm gonna take a shot for that.
Bro, he was, man. It was 1.5 on a piece of pizza.
Hey, bro, that's wild. Why?
That's unnecessary.
Don't do drugs.
For real, you gonna be like his homie.
Yeah, y'all gonna miss Carti.
You right.
Y'all gonna be mad.
It was funny too, bro. So him and another dude took him. And then the boy who they got him from, he came rolling in on the stretcher right after him.
Oh, it's like that.
Bro, no cap, bro. I could call my homie Rob right now.
Bro.
He would tell me.
Y'all are wild. Y'all be like that too, yo.
Them shrooms, I don't do drugs, but I know.
Man, if y'all got stories,
Facts.
send them Johns in, because I want to know.
Facts.
We won't put nobody's name on blast, we promise.
No names, no
Confidentiality.
usernames, but we definitely want to hear your stories about
Facts.
stuff like
I
this.
I want to know.
Because they might make it to the show.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro. No, it's like that. That's wild. So your homie good now, right?
Yeah, he's straight. Everything's good. He went to the hospital that night. He got cleared.
I saw that on your
Thank God
story.
Yeah.
I saw that on your story. All right.
Thank God.
No, now you know why.
Yeah, I didn't know why.
And he had a good time?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he had a damn good time.
Yeah,
hope
for
so.
the first 15 minutes.
He just turned up to the openers. He was turning up.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
what's up, though. All
All
right.
right, let's get it.
So back at it again, right? So
What's up?
Steph, obviously we here, so we want to know a little bit about you, bro. So fashion icon, mogul, all that stuff. So you into the whole scene.
Yeah.
Hey.
We want to know like that ass basically just how you got into it. Like how did you find like
all
you
that, the layout,
fuck with
inspiration.
fashion? Like
Yeah.
not just like I want to dress well, but like get into it.
So a lot of it came from my mom.
Yeah.
She would pick like special things, but like she would only pick things that she kind of liked. So after a while, I kind of realized me and my brothers, we kind of looked the same all the time. Like as far as sweaters, she would buy 3 of them because still she would buy 3 of the same sweater, 3 of the same pair of jeans, 3 of the same pair of sneakers. Out of nowhere, I'm just like, nah, I can't have this. I gotta be different. So around this time, I want to say it was like elementary school, going into high school. Skinny jeans was a thing. Vans was a thing. I had the glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, I really was trying to do something
Yeah,
different.
no, I feel you.
So how would you describe your style then?
I kind of a little nerdy, but a little like Kid Cudi vibes almost.
Okay,
Like
I got you.
I feel you.
like Kanye when he was wearing the like tweed suit with the
I
striped
feel
shirt.
you.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that, you know.
That's
like,
tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I'm on some different stuff. But,
Obviously,
you know.
There you go.
Facts.
Okay. So who would you say is your inspiration now?
right now, I can't really pick one. Actually I can. It's actually Virgil Abloh. I love what he's doing with Off-White. Off-White took off. For a while, a lot of people didn't know what Pyrex was. He was Pyrex. Came up with Off-White. And now he's the creative director of Louis Vuitton. You see big names like Uzi, Cardi, all the big names out there. Cardi B wearing all this like Louis Vuitton.
I feel you.
He's a big man. Like,
That's
his
what's
sneakers are tough. He actually had, the collab with Nike.
I remember that. Yeah.
They're
Right.
fire, man. The resale value on them sneakers,
They're
all of them,
so
like
wild.
touching $1,000.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that though. Fashion's expensive. Like, I don't want to say hobby, but it's expensive passion.
Yeah.
Like it's different, when you have a passion for a sport, you just go out and practice on your own time and your own money or whatever. But fashion, to be relevant, you got to spend a little change. So
Yeah, man.
Did you come across that being an issue for you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I have actually starting my first clothing line. I did it with my pop, but my pop he was more so worried about getting the money right away.
Right.
And like first thing, whenever you're starting a brand, you gotta know it's an investment. You're not gonna get that money right
Like
away.
long term, longevity.
It's long term.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So like you gotta put a couple coins aside first, and then once you got your your brand ready, your name ready,
Yeah.
The foundation.
you go with it and you run with it.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah, that's definitely something for sure. So you said you speak about all these big names. So what do you think about what's they called the gala,
Oh, the Met Gala.
yeah? What do you think about that stuff they be wearing?
I think it's lit. I love Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Her dress was so nice. Like the crystals looked like she was dripping, bro. Like literally dripping.
I peeped. And you saw what Kanye did.
Kanye had on a Dickie suit,
bro.
That's tough, right?
Kanye's
He had on a
so tough for
Dickie
that,
suit
bro.
with the Yeezy
Just
Season 4
because,
boots.
bro. Yes,
you know?
bro.
Those actually look kind of cool.
I got
They're
them
very
joints, bro.
futuristic. You
They
do?
nice,
They
yeah.
like them? They comfortable?
Yeah, they comfy. They comfy.
They look like they hurt.
Nah.
I got flat feet, so I don't know.
Oh, you can always throw them Dr. Shows in.
Hey.
Throw them in another pair of shoes, you know?
That's a fact.
Facts.
But yeah, the Met Gala, who else did nice? Zendaya's dress.
Yeah, her
was
dress
nice.
was dope. It was some technology in that thing, right? I seen that.
They
Her
did
dress
their
was
thing
fly.
with
Yeah, she did that.
that.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga is always a surprise for me, and I love it.
Bro, every
I love
time.
it. It's always
Spontaneous.
It's different as
Spontaneous.
hell, always.
Spontaneous.
Hell. Cardi B, she looked like a chicken, like the thing on a chicken.
Big nut
I
sack
ain't
on her
even like
neck.
that, bro. Cardi B be doing too much. I be like, you gotta chill, man.
Yeah, she trying to change the game though. She trying to step out. So I guess
Yeah, I mean, that one was...
it was a bit much.
That was-
A little bit dramatic, but I think it was pretty cool. I mean, she tried to do her own thing, I guess.
Yeah.
The whole point of those things is to shine, right? To step out. So
Facts.
if you don't go all out, you might as well not even show up, right?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? So I got a question for you, bro. So being in the fashion and you being on the whole scene, Gucci lately has been making a lot of controversial designs. They had the turban.
Yeah.
They had that black mask thing. What do you think about that?
I think Gucci was definitely foul for putting that design out.
Right.
And like guys like Floyd Mayweather didn't help it at all either.
Yeah.
Well, he's ignorant.
Yeah, he didn't help it. But my thing is, Gucci made a mistake. Gucci is still gonna be that brand. Like it's never gonna fall off.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta take that for what it was. Know that they had their fall, and just like move on from it.
Right.
Like negative things happen every time, and it was fucked up, bro. It really was. Was
Right.
blackface?
Yeah, for those who don't know, it was a black like scarf.
Yeah.
And that on the scarf was a pair of
the red
lips.
lips.
But
Yeah.
it was like a black scarf
Yeah.
with red lips, and obviously it depicted a African American male
Right.
or female, but it was a piece of clothing.
Right.
And then they had the turban as well. Like the
Yeah.
I think that was also obviously like the face thing's a little different, but the turban that's stepping over a line. Like the turban isn't a fashion statement.
Yeah. Either way, like you gotta just call that for what it was. It was definitely disrespect. But like I said, like you gotta just you gotta move on. Cause I can't sit here and say I would never rock Gucci again.
Oh yeah. Well, people who wear into fashion always have something Gucci, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's down to something like a belt. But
No, I was just thinking about what you said about a turban not being a fashion statement, bro. Like when you get like a lot of white people wearing durags, bro. Like it's just like why? Like why? It doesn't. It serves you no purpose.
well, it does.
No,
the
it
durag
doesn't.
it does change the texture, but the
it doesn't help at all. Not even a little bit.
No.
It doesn't help
Or it
at all.
depends on your hair, I
no,
guess.
no. Yes, it depends on your hair if you're black. Not
or Spanish.
Yes, true, but
Yeah,
not
but
white.
not white.
Because it just doesn't work with that
That's just
type
a
of
stunt.
hair.
That's a
Like
flex.
it will never work. So you're just doing it just because you want to seem black. To me, is what it seems like. Like I don't want to like look
That's
into
fair.
it like too much, but like that's the only thing I can think of because it is not a fashion statement. Like we use it for a purpose. I don't use a durag because it wouldn't work with my hair because
hair's
I have
too
a lot
long.
of
But
hair.
for people who
yeah,
use durags,
exactly.
It's a protective style or
Exactly.
it's a style to create another
Yeah.
style. Right? No, I mean that makes sense.
So like that's what I
There's some
mean.
truth
Like
to
it's
that.
just that's annoying. That's really annoying to me. I hate when I see that.
Yeah, no, it definitely it's
So
a stretch.
Every single time I see it, I do wage check. So I just want them to know.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so well, I guess that's true. But in relation to what you were saying, the whole Gucci thing, like religion is not a style.
Yeah, no, not at all.
At all. And I think Nike did a pretty dope thing with the whole hijab
Yeah,
thing.
that
They
was
made
nice.
hijab. That's
because
dope.
they made a partnership with it. So like it went together. But like
Yeah, but see,
with
they
Gucci,
did it.
was
They
just,
did
like,
it for
done.
religious reasons.
Yeah,
but
and
Gucci
with
did it
Gucci,
to
they just
profit,
did it, yeah.
which is never
Yeah.
the
So
right,
yeah, we don't
route to
condone
take.
that over this way.
Yeah, no, none of that shit. That's terrible.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely a fan of a lot of Gucci stuff, though. I can't hold you. But some of the stuff
I
they
mean,
do.
Gucci looks good. I mean, not to say that I got the money to afford Gucci, but Gucci is nice.
Yeah, Gucci's got some good stuff.
So
Hope that shit don't shrink in the wash, bitch.
could you imagine, bro?
I would be sick.
No,
Anyway.
facts. But all right, no. So what we wanted to start talking about now was we got a couple fan questions, like for us as a podcast and for you too. So I'm about to read some of these off real quick. So the first question was, how do you get out of the friend zone? So
We'll let our guest answer first on that one.
Wow.
yeah, I don't know that.
I feel like you just gotta be direct. You just know what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be like pressed, but like after a while, like if you know you're not trying to be friends with a person, you just gotta call it what it is and say what it is, and you can't be afraid. Like you gotta know all that time you spent with that person, you invested your true self in that. So when you give them that question, or when you give them that moment where you're being direct with them, you just gotta,
I mean,
go from there.
yeah.
That's
I
tough because
agree.
you don't want to damage the friendship after you be direct. And that's usually what people are afraid of is that relationship after the fact.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that being direct is probably a good way to go about it because either they want the same thing or they don't. And
Yeah.
the only way to let them know is to tell them.
Facts. We don't got no time to waste.
That's a fact.
If you want something, you gotta get it.
There's also like, I'll say there's also a difference between like depending on how the friendship is. So like, say if like y'all were always friends,
right,
and then you wanted to like get out of the friend zone, stuff like that, or like y'all used to talk and then y'all became friends.
I actually think if y'all was always friends and then you want to get out of the friend zone,
that's just y'all advancing y'all relationship.
Yeah, I think that's honestly the best way to go. And if you think that's weird,
that's what I think too.
That's a problem. Because before you want to get out of the friend zone, you're gonna want to be friends with a person.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah,
I think the same thing.
That's perfect. That makes perfect sense.
That's unhealthy. Because why would you try to be in a relationship trying to get to know a person?
Yeah.
You're gonna beat each other up.
Yeah, emotionally too. Maybe not just physically, but emotionally. And that's never healthy. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's
a very good outlook on it. I definitely agree with that. I mean, you could also just, turn the lights down low and get one of these bad boys.
What it do, baby?
Yeah. And say, look, girl, put that Jacquees album on and stop playing.
Bro, you're oh my god, you're stupid. Anyways, let's swing over to our next question. You know what I'm saying? We had a question that said, where do you get most of your clothes from?
So, I go to Buffalo Exchange. I thrift a lot.
Yeah.
Best thing ever, bro.
Yeah, bro. Thrifting is lit. Especially when you don't have a lot of money like that.
Yeah,
you take $50 to the thrift store.
And the fact, bro, we live in Philly. Like Philly, bro, it's so big here. There's so much to
especially
get.
the cities.
If you're here,
even if you're not even a big major city, there's still plenty of thrift stores.
Yeah, definitely.
And you get like name brand stuff too. Like you can get like a J. Crew shirt, you can get a polo shirt.
Hey, bro, speaking of Gucci, I got a Gucci belt for like $40 at the thrift store one time.
That's lit, bro.
And that shit real. I seen it. So don't, for all y'all haters out there, I seen it.
And if y'all need thrift stores, Buffalo Exchange, and then there's another one called AIDS on South Street. AIDS is on South Street. Yeah, so AIDS, they support HIV and AIDS. All their proceeds go towards that. And Buffalo Exchange is another nonprofit. They're on, I want to say, 16th and Chestnut.
Okay. We'll get y'all that.
Yeah, if you have any questions about thrift stores or locations, just hit the DMs on the.
Most definitely.
And we definitely can reach back out to you with the exact address and help y'all out, get y'all style up.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Facts, bro.
Get left behind.
I also caught mean pieces as well. Like I wear brands like Off-White, Dior. D Squared is like a overseas brand. Supreme is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Supreme got some good
shout
stuff.
out to Nike. Nike is always everywhere.
Always fire.
Like just putting people on.
Low key too.
Yeah.
Like, not just like athletic clothing, but like clothing too.
Clothing, period.
What do you think about Black Pyramid?
Black Pyramid?
That's like the one that
Chris Brown?
Yeah.
I feel like Black Pyramid. It's funny. Like I'll go into some stores that have like a lot of pieces of his. Like in KOP, they got a store in there. I think it's alright. He got some pieces, but some I feel like he do too much. Yeah. Like with like brands like H&M and now Zara coming up. I feel like
Zara.
they try to do too much.
The Zara in New York, dope. Dude.
Yeah, but I think that's because they have so much more to offer. Like the Zara in New York, bro, it's like what, like three? How many floors?
It's 3 floors.
Yeah,
and that the whole it's like 3 floors, and the building is massive.
Yeah, but the one here in Philly, bro, the men's section is probably the size of this room.
Yeah, that's not big at all.
Nah,
yeah, the Zara in New York is ridiculous, dude. It's like 3 floors. Like I think it's like a men's, women's, and then like just another floor just with other stuff. And then it's like the whole first floor is men's clothing. Like it's ridiculous. Like you can like jeans, racks of jeans, racks of shirts, like cutoffs, turtleneck, like whatever you want to wear, bro. It's dope, dude. Yeah.
Whatever you want to wear.
It's like obviously it's seasonal, but like it's like seasonal, and the whole store is full of it, dude. It's a
I feel you.
Pretty good wave.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up.
Next question.
Did you have another one?
Oh yeah, question from. Well, there's a couple questions here that we don't want to shout out people, so we're not gonna do that. But I believe there's one. Are you single? Slim.
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy, I guess. People wanted to know.
Cut
Okay.
that shit out.
Another question here for our guest here. Who is your fashion icon? Considering you like your own clothes and you have your own brand, somebody got to imitate or not imitate, but somebody you want to look up to.
Definitely Ian Connor and Virgil Abloh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Virgil, but Ian.
There you go.
Yeah.
Any reason why?
Ian, like I just feel like both of them, like they've been through so much, but I like follow up on them,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like they're just always sticking to who they are and
That's
pushing
important,
through.
bro.
You know?
Yeah, especially when you're doing your passion for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
man.
that's
And
dope.
They respect the fact that people, actually like them, and they do collabs with people. I respect that too.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you're
what's
trying
up.
to
That's always
pull
dope.
other
That's
people
always
in.
dope.
So they're designers or they're just like
So they're designers. Ian Connor, he started out with, he didn't start out with, but well, I want to say like last year he came out with a Van. It looked like Vans. They're called the Revenge sneakers. But basically they just got like a lightning bolt instead of like that Van pattern that go across the old school shoe.
yeah.
And now he's starting something called like Sicko, I think. But that's what he's working on, and we talked about Virgil enough already.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's dope.
That's what's
Okay.
up. Facts. So I was thinking since the last 2 episodes we both did giveaways with the Beat Kids, that on this episode we're gonna do a giveaway too. So we want to do something like we get Steph to pick out some fire ass clothes for y'all, and then we're gonna do some comments for some giveaways. Check our IG page because it'll definitely be posted on there at the same time that this episode gets posted. So definitely be on the lookout and listen up to the episode so you can get some fire ass threads. Not like that, but like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah. So you get
look,
part
that's
like
tough.
that, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Facts. So stay tuned for real. Keep up with us. We're gonna keep giving y'all free shit every single week. So like every week, come back.
And who don't
Keep
love free
giving
shit?
We doing the M&Ms. You know, the Money Mondays, the giveaways. You know what I'm saying? So like that's gonna be fire too.
That'd be like a 30 piece.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you can fill up your gas tank. You can take your girl out.
Y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying?
You can do whatever you want to do with that. You can save it. You can buy some new gear from my boys.
You know what I'm saying? So just like stay tuned. We trying to help y'all. We want to build a community up with us. So like we want y'all to stick with us through this whole season, through the next seasons, because it's just gonna keep getting better from here. I promise y'all. So keep up with us. But nah, we had a good ass time today. Yeah. We went over some fire shit for real.
And important topics.
Yeah, and some really
sure.
important topics that we want y'all to keep in mind for real, because that shit is important to us. Like, definitely use your platform to speak out about things that you know are wrong and should be changed in our communities, because if we don't do it, nobody else is going to. But Philo, we had a good time with Steph, bros. It was good linking up. You know what I'm saying? It's always
I'm sorry,
good.
I got the major clammy joint.
He got clammy hands, bro. He
I'm
nervous.
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Clammy joint.
But it's all good. All right, y'all. Join us next week. We're going to have another fire lineup for y'all and some more free shit. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. Be safe out here.